This episode was recorded live on my Twitch. Follow me over on twitch.tv/bkxlounge. All right, Mikhail. Let's see what we got now. Hunting number 2.
To the next
There we go.
assignment. I hope you got the gist of animal daily routines.
Sort of,
because
yeah.
this next topic is going to be more complicated. It's
Okay.
animal fitness. Are you familiar with the subject? Hito. I was hoping you'd already know about animal fitness. Well, there's a lot to take in.
Okay.
But let's get to it.
Don't worry, I got this. Is it something to do with them going to the gym? That's a funny joke. Please, your explanation will come in handy. Or I could be kind of rude and just say it's kind of your job. I'm going to go with the middle one. Please explain. Please, your explanation will come in handy. I'm very certain it will.
Think of fitness as the innate genetic potential each animal has. It tells you whether the deer will have magnificent antlers or a lamb stuck between them. Sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Once you discover an animal population, you can check its status on your hunting map. When populations are critical, vulnerable, or just stable, there will only be a few animals born with high potential.
Okay.
Generally speaking, you want to leave a high fitness animal in peace so it can reach its greatest potential. Wait for its oldest age for the highest trophy score. At the
Makes
same
sense.
time,
Yeah.
identify the lower fitness animals in the herd, preferably males, and harvest them early. Wait for the higher fitness animals to mature, reach their potential, and then harvest them for the best trophy. I haven't talked this much in a while. It's exhausting. Do you get it now?
I think I understand most of it, but I do want to see what he has to say about harvesting females.
That's a very specific question. Well, yes. Some of them may not have trophies, like antlers, apart from female reindeer. But there are, for
Only if
example,
they're with
female
young.
hyenas, which are larger than males and more valuable for their trophies. Harvesting females also affects the next generation of animals, but the influence isn't as great as when you harvest males. I haven't talked this much in a while. It's exhausting. Do you get it now?
Yes. One thing, which is something that's kind of unique to point out. He mentions that female reindeer or caribou are with antlers. That only occurs if they are carrying young or are with young, and only in the year that they've just given birth. Otherwise, they drop their antlers, just like any other time that they would. But females, caribou and reindeer, they're interchangeable. They are only holding of their antlers during that time. So, partially correct. Could use a little bit more clarification if people were actually interested. When I look at animals, how can I tell if they're young or old? The binoculars kind of tell us that. We're not playing on hard mode, so we don't have to really worry about that, which is nice. But generally speaking, you look at the coat and the maturity and the way that they walk. Especially on bucks, you'd be able just to tell, like you said, by the antler sizes. Seems the game is pretty generic when it comes to the way that they're doing their antlers. So big antlers means old buck, small antlers mean young buck. For the older females, it looks by the coloration of their fur. So as for this, I've seen star ratings in my harvest reports. Do they have anything to do with fitness? I'm going to presume that yes, and I'm not going to read all that. There's no reason to. So he's also tired of talking, so we'll give him a break. Thanks, Mikhail.
Alexei. Now, just to confirm all this, over the last few years, I've been watching over an exceptional elk population that I'd like to show you.
Thank you.
There's one bull that's getting older. He's at the peak of his physique. Treat it as my gift to welcome you on board. As before, I've highlighted the herd on your hunting map.
Okay.
The high fitness elk will be there. Remember, you don't have to harvest the elk from this particular herd. Any high fitness elk will do.
But why wouldn't I do the one you tell me to? That makes no sense. Let's go and do that. So harvest a male Rocky Mountain elk. Its fitness must be 70% or higher. Can my rifle kill an elk? I don't know if it can. How much money do I have? That's one check. 3,000. We should probably buy a new rifle. Right? I mean, a 308 should be able to take down an elk, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know what the ranking of the elk are, though. And I don't know if it's worth spending $1,200 to get something that does one higher. It's $1,200. We'll buy it. All right. I guess we're not going any further than this. All right. We walk. Do a little bit of soul searching, I guess, as we walk. Western wolf. Okay. That's neat. Wolves are something that are not common, but they do happen here on the island. They come across on the ice from Labrador. And when that happens, we get mixed breeds of coyotes. And I'm wondering if coyotes are in this game or not. I haven't seen anybody posting about that, so I'm going to assume that that's a no. But you can always keep your hopes up. You never know. Coyotes are an interesting species to hunt as well. I think it'd be interesting if there was interactions between species. So you had to manage your invasive species, or like your populations of, say, lynx or coyotes or wolves that are affecting your other small game or large game species. So if you had like a high density population of wolves in an area near elk, you would want to harvest those animals to reduce their population to allow the growth of the elk herd. I don't know if that's how it interacts, but I think that that would be a unique way of applying conservation to this game, is recognizing that sometimes there is requirement of man involvement in the process. I'm just realizing about that rifle, and I didn't equip it. So we're gonna have to try to do it with this one. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can see anything now. Might be too far away. Oh, there's some elk there. That is 48%. That's not what we're looking for. That's 49%. Is this burned timber? No way. What is? That's super cool. The fact that they added this is very thoughtful. It's a good, like, interim habitat for a lot of species. So I wonder how they utilize bridge habitats, and if they utilize them for species like lynx or bobcat or grouse or rabbit. You know, species that like endemically need that edge habitat, like burns and stuff like that. That's important and key to a lot of animals. Is this the same ones? These are the same ones. Yep. It's important for the edge habitat to be maintained, and the dead timber provides a lot of nutrients for species like woodpeckers and stuff like that. So it all helps out. Are you looking for a challenge? I have one, but I shall accept this one as well, because I'm not afraid. Bison Bank. Help local researchers check up on how the famous Laurentia bison herds are doing. Harvest a male with its fitness level at 40% or higher. We're gonna not do that right now. We're gonna do the main story. We'll do that after. Just looking for elk. There's an elk. Nope, that's a bison. Oh, it's 44%, but it's young, and I don't want to take that yet. Oh, and they all spawn. Whoa, what the heck? There he is. That's the one we want right there. So, I know that my rifle is not equipped to dealing with this animal. He is, however, standing completely broadside and blocked by this other animal. Okay, so he's standing broadside at 90 meters. We can definitely harvest him. Okay, he's still in amongst them all there. Let's see. I mean, the game is busted. This is often a problem with herd animals like elk. They group together because they know they have safety in numbers. It's the same thing with bison. Bison will do this as well. And it's just basically a waiting game. So I gotta shoot that 90%er. And I gotta try and take him down. That's gonna be the hard part. I'm hoping that with a well-placed shot, once this one here moves out of the way, I'll be able to get it right into the heart. And I'm thinking that at the range I'm at, it should be enough to kill it. Can you please move out of the way? I'm not asking for a lot here. Just asking for a simple step forward. Maybe I come up here a little bit and I lay down, get a better position. No. Oh, good idea. Oh god. Oh, I did not mean to stand up all the way. He's trying to get away. Just Texas heart shot him. That was my own fault. I shouldn't have stood up, but we can still track him. Where is he going? Please stop. Please. Just mount her. That'd be great. Is that his body in the front? Oh my gosh. From what this time? Oh, my wind. I don't know if this is a good shot or not. And, okay, they just dispersed again. Oh my gosh. Am I really just gonna have to follow this herd the entire time? This is gonna be ridiculous. And right there should be a nice lung shot. Should even be a hard shot, hopefully. Now, I don't know how far he went, but he went up that way. Let's see. Animal survived. And this is the same thing that happened before. Is the doll sheep. I shot it, went through both ribs, but it never expanded. And so it didn't die. And I shot the same sheep later, like the same Billy later, and it showed shot one. It went through both lungs, didn't die, and I shot it again. I guess what I should be doing is killing deer in and around the area. See, I don't agree that you should be able to pick the size of the bullet weight, because if you're shooting a 180 grain 308 at an elk and you hit it in the heart or the lungs at 200 yards, that animal is going to die. Like straight up, that animal is dead. I've shot moose at 200 yards with a 303 British and have put them down. So I need something that's between 7 and 8. So I would need... That seems ridiculous to have to get that. Huh. Am I missing something? I have to buy this gun. So I need another $1,400. Okay. I feel like harvesting the 63 is probably the choice then. I'll take him anyways, just because I need money and I'm kind of desperate. He didn't go very far anyways. He's dead. Just the way he's limping, you can tell. Yeah. Yeah, common. They shit before they die. 100% left lung. Perfect. Good shot. Not that one. I think it's him. Yeah, that one. Mature lifespan. Okay. Okay, that was a pass through entirely. I saw it come out the other side. He's got to go down. Go down. There we go. Two-star trophy. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things with hunting games, and I mean hunting in general. Like, I'm not sure if you're an avid hunter yourself, but it's a huge investment of time to get into hunting. If you want to be successful and be able to sustain yourself and your family, like I do. I've been 2 years now providing my family and surviving off of essentially only wild game. From squirrels to bear to moose, everything. Oh, that was right behind the shoulder. She's got to go down. Animal survived. Really? Okay. There's a western wolf. Can I hunt that? Can I find these wolves? This is now the question. So my guess is I probably have spooked them. No. I just don't have any way to get an angle on them because they're in the woods. Or are they? Yeah, they gotta be in the woods. To push out of the woods? Like, I don't understand what's happening right now because, like, you're not gonna see anything in this shit. It's too thick. Oh, they fooked. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I mean, I should probably get rid of him. Only because he's older than the other one that's there. And I'm not really going to hurt by taking him. Huh. I like this. I like this whole thing where it shows the point of impact, the expansion, the damage that it does. I really like this. This is super interesting. My game doesn't render very well, and so this little bush over here looked like an elk or something. Startled myself. I know during our fall hunting season when I finish hunting for my bear or I get my moose or anything like that, and I switch over to hunting grouse or ptarmigan, it's every time I'm driving around, as soon as I turn a corner, every single bush is always a grouse. And I'm like, I have to get out and shoot it. And then, obviously, you realize it's not a grouse, and you're like, oh, shit. If you're looking for a specific animal, you're more likely to see it in every single thing, like a turned over tree. is going to look like a moose, or that boulder on the barren is going to look like a bear. It's just bound to happen. Pareidolia. Never heard of that word. Time to get Google out. The psychological phenomena of perceiving familiar patterns most commonly faces in random or ambiguous objects. Nice. That's a new one for me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's why I've been told and I've heard that when you are, I don't know if you use the term glassing, but if you're like looking through binos, when you're looking for a specific animal, you're not supposed to look from right to left, like you're reading, or from left to right, like you're reading a book. You're supposed to do it the opposite, because it makes your brain be tricked into having to actually focus on what it's doing, as opposed to just falling into the pattern that it's used to, which is reading, right? Oh, wow, we got some wolves. Okay, let's see what we got. Mature. Oh, that's the one. I don't know if that hit him or not. Tis but a scratch. I just went straight down the spine. Level 5. I think this is a shooting range. Yeah, check it out. That is so cool. Okay. Okay, so this is at 200 meters, not zeroed. Get high. Okay. Learning. 6-year-old. Nope, don't want to take you either. I don't know how they don't see me, but okay, we'll take it. It's that one. That's what we want right there. And we want to take him at 50 yards. Animal was fatally hit. I would hope so. That was exactly what you want. There he is. That was, yep, double lung. Perfect. There's a wolf over here somewhere. I'm not gonna go after it though. No, I'm not going after him. Not doing it. I'm not going after the wolf again. I already tried the wolf once. Didn't work out for me. We're not doing that again. Okay, what is a wood bison classified as? Wood bison are number 8. I can't kill them. Not ethically anyways. Unless we can get really close to them. Like 50 meters maybe. Then we might have a chance of harvesting a bison. We also need to kill a bison that is over 40%, so we can check that out too. But I don't really think that it's going to be the best interest to try to take one out with this. But we'll see. Can really hear them now. We want a male wood bison over 40%. Right there. But now the problem is does this have enough muzzle velocity? Not at this distance, it doesn't. We're only just creeping into it. I mean, that should put him down. But see, this is the thing, is that if it tells you you can kill it with the amount of jewels, then it should be fine. Frustrating. I don't like that I have to shoot it so many times, but it should die. You know, just put 4 shots into it, so it should be dead. Yeah. There. Oh, I shouldn't have had to shoot it so many times, because the first shot that I took on it had enough bullet velocity to kill it. But the game decided, nope, I didn't have enough bullet velocity. So, anyway. First shot was left lung. Sorry, if you shoot it in the lungs, it should die. Then I shot it in the lung again. And again. And again. And then the right lung finally took 100% damage. Huh. It is capable of taking 6 to 8, so we want that. Alright. Back on the elk hunt. Okay, and I want to see Encyclopedia Grizzly Bear. It's a 7. We can also take that down. Okay, let's go kill the grizzly bear then. Alright, we're getting into them. Thank goodness. Alright. Been looking for these elk for a while. I had to kill a bunch of animals to get enough money to buy a gun that was capable of killing them, because I already tried killing the 90% one once. Right there should be a nice lung shot. Now we are making the approach again on a herd of elk. I'm hoping it's the same ones. I think it is. But I actually have a gun for it this time. Oh, apparently there's a grizzly bear as well. Maybe we divert to a grizzly just for something fun to do. So, I haven't seen one yet, so kind of cool to see one. Okay, we're not gonna move. We're gonna wait. There's a grizzly bear right here. I don't know where she is. There she is. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. She didn't go anywhere. That was a nice shot. Alright. Well, that's new. I know that seems to be the only one that was around, but I'll take it. Trophy. It's pretty cool. A lot bigger than the skull that I got down here, which is really cool though. Taxidermy it. Okay. Taxidermy because bears are like the coolest animals in the whole world. There's the group. Now, where's the big male? Where's the big male bull? Not them. Not him. There, okay. Alright, that was a good shot. I wasn't sure. I thought he was going to run away, but he didn't. So this is good. Harvest him. So this is the first shot I took. And it was with the Winchester. And it did 90% damage to the lung. Like, I mean, look at how much it traveled through the lung. And it just said, nope, didn't count. This time, directly on, hit him. I don't know why it's taking so long. The expansion killed him, so that's good. Alright, well, we'll take it. I mean, we're not going to complain about that, that's for sure. And let's see him. Trophy. Yeah, we'll taxidermy that one too. It's a very odd antler because he's very leaned back, which is not normal. But we'll take him. We'll trophy him. Alright. Good. Good one. Ooh, 45 is pretty bad. No, she did. She's down right there. Alright, well, that's it for today. We successfully harvested our elk, like Kyle has asked for us, and now we are aptly waiting for our next mission, which we'll pick up in the next episode. This episode was filled with a lot of different kills, a lot of misses, A lot of spawn stocks that never panned out, but that's how hunting goes. So we'll see how it works out in the next episode. Thanks.